Tinubu, Osinbajo, P2B's 2023 presidential ambitions dead on arrival. Sowore, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Sowore disclosed this in a Facebook post on Wednesday titled 2023 as they come and evaporate so quickly. Yes, so it is becoming very heated, and one will even think that the elections have even begun with the way some people are campaigning. Jagaban of Lagos is campaigning so as in his consulting firm wide. In fact, he flew out of the country. Some said it was for medical reasons. Some said it was because he was continuing his consultations at Nigerians abroad. Okay, and as for the vice president, he has not said anything yet, though his people are actually working on the ground, as in they're working at the background to make things work for him. But P2B is yet. That is why I'm even saying P2B, if you want to if you want to run for the presidency, you have not seen him come out. Nothing. People are only calling him out, but it's almost time. Is 12 months going to be enough for him to get all what he needs? Well, Omoyele here is telling us that 3 of them do not deserve to be on that seat. Let's find out why. The news in detail. Human rights activist Omoyele Sowore has described the presidential ambition of a chieftain of All Progressive Congress as Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, and former Governor of Anambra State P2B as dead on arrival. Sowore disclosed this in a Facebook post on Wednesday titled 2023 as they come and evaporate so quickly. Tinubu, a former governor of Lagos State, had in January declared his interest to contest in the 2023 presidential election. He said 3 weeks ago, you would think the election had been decided when Jagaban of corruption, Bola Tinubu, declared his intention to run. But soon as he discovered that his ambition was dead on arrival, he took his ambulance and fled to London. Referring to Osinbajo, who has not yet declared his intention to run but is believed to be nursing the ambition, the activist said, the mini-me Buhari showed up. I'm referring to the cowardly VP, Professor Yemi Osinbajo. You would think he would won the election, but soon as he was challenged about his current abysmal assignment, who began to fade for the law professor, who constantly claimed his hands are tied. Obi, a former governor of Anambra State, was a vice presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party in the 2019 election. Regarding the former governor, Sowore said, it is now the turn of a Chinese Pandora Papa man. P2B, he's going to open a GoFundMe to finance his campaign after all the funds looted from Anambra during his tenure as governor. This too is dead upon discovery, just as transparent do. The truth is that we have changed course. No more hanging our patrimony to deceitful, decrepit conmen that rule Nigeria. We are not apologetic about it. The organic structures have taken over from the criminal transactional structures of the terminators. Okay, some people are going to go for Sowore now. So they're coming for you. They are going to come for you. Jagaban supporters, Atiku supporters, no, the VP supporters, then P2B did not mention Atiku. Well, I have been saying something very similar to this, which is why I've said we have tried party type of voting with the electorate. We have tried popularity type of voting. We have tried voting in someone because of their experience, but guess what? None of them worked. None of them. Which is why we are not even supposed to continue. We are not supposed. You cannot be saying, you want this, then you take the same step you took last year. It's not possible. If as someone you want to achieve a feat, you take this step, it did not work for you for 1 to 3 months. What do? You change course. That is how it's supposed to be. We're not supposed to be stuck because of some resources or some things. But unfortunately, in Nigeria, we don't move with one heart. That's a problem. Some people care so much about their pockets alone. They don't care what happens to other people. Which is why today in our world, we are going to see a whole lot of things happening. Your next door neighbor does not even know about it. Because people they're like, it's me, and me alone. That is why it is possible for a particular, let me use the scenario, a particular street, particularly when it comes to electricity, does not have light for days and nobody is saying anything about it. Why? Because me, I have gen. What was my business? And I have fuel. And of course, I can service my gen. So every other person should go and sit in the gutters. So we have come to that point where we need to carry each other along. We need to have one voice. If we don't have one voice, there's going to be a problem. Which is why every day we are being reminded that you are not picking based on your party. Don't make the mistake of picking based on popularity or party. Don't even try it. Don't even say, oh, this person has experience. No. You're going to be picking on impact. How has this person helped? Is it a person for the job? This person, will the person be able to weather Nigeria? To who will Nigeria not be being so? At all. The person number one needs to be thick-skinned. Because criticism go, and again, the level at which Nigeria is now, I tell you, Nigeria only needs a savior. If another looter enters there, we are completely finished. We are. Omoyele Sowore, I respect you a lot and appreciate your sacrifice. Nigeria leadership is not a competition. We all need best hands on deck. P2B is one of those great hands. Learn to work with others that are relevant to the best interest of Nigerians, so you don't build haters unnecessarily. 2023 is not about party, correct? But the one leader with capacity to include everyone along in governance for the best interest of this great nation, correct? Absolutely, I support this. Nobody wholly pass. We all have our struggle, weaknesses, and failures. But humans are always possibilities. We can be better than our past, of course, individually and collectively as a nation, correct? Let's collaborate to save this country. Thank you for your love and great service in trying to make. Yes, it is actually correct. But at the same time, I still maintain my stand. The best man for the job. Not party, not by experience, not by popularity. All these things have failed us miserably in the past. It has failed us miserably. Sowore knows what he's saying. He may not be far from the realities on ground. Here, I don't think he's trying to promote or market himself. On Asiwaju Tinubu, I don't see him being allowed to contest the coming election. VP Yemi Osinbajo cannot at all agree with them on what it takes. A lot of things have attacked to become Nigerian president. Mr. B, the one of the best hands, I'm yet to see the ground or structure on which is going to win the PDP primary presidential ticket. There you have it. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.